Good morning. I'm Bob, and as always, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Where I'm at, though, is continuing on the LHHT, the Laurel Highlands Hiking Trail. I'm at Maple Summit Road, which is where I finished off last time. And as you can see, we are heading north. And the plan is for the next 7 days to hike 60 miles. Now, I've seen people do this trail in 4 days, and wasn't that difficult, but I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm really don't have my trail legs. I'm out of shape. So I've scheduled it out for 7 days. I'm gonna take my time. This is my first long distance hike. I've done, overnighters and two-nighters, and I did one 9+ mile hike. That was the longest I did in a day. Basically, I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I don't know yet. So it's Wednesday. Right now it's going on 10 o'clock in the morning. Got a little later start than I wanted to. Again, as always. Not for lack of starting, but just the circumstances. I got a new backpack, by the way. I'll show that off later on. Whew. I'm going to interrupt this monologue for an interesting tree. That tree looks happy to see you. That tree's a shower, not a grower. Okay, I'm done. But anyway, I got a new backpack. And because I'll be gone for 7 days, I got a load of food. I'm carrying enough food for like 22 meals or 21 meals or something like that. Whatever it comes out to. So I'll be picked up next Wednesday in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, after hiking the whole trail. So I did not start over at the beginning because I just did that last week, and this is the section that, with the amount of daylight and my pace, it'd be hard to figure out. So basically this section's halfway done. I'll continue on to the shelter today, and I know I have plenty of time, and this way there's no stress of getting there. I think I could do the miles. It's the miles and the amount of time. And we had that big hill is part of this section behind us. The one I was calling Humpin' Thunder Mountain, which I found out does have a name, Heart Attack Hill. Well, I personally like my name better. I'm not going to argue with that hill because it is straight up for a mile. So Heart Attack Hill is the name of the big hill that we climbed in the previous section. So anyway, I'm going to get to hiking. I'll check in with you a little bit. But the current temperature right now is 39 degrees. And so I want to get moving a little bit. Get the temperature up because I'm a little cold right now. Mile marker 12. Mile marker 12, seen better days. I'll tell you that. But this is where we are. In the woods. Beautiful morning. See the sun, and the smell here is just incredible. It smells, I said it last week, it smells like a candle. Like when you buy a candle, it says autumn leaves or something like that. It's smells great. I'm not a big, you know, tree hugger kind of bad man, but it just smells so fantastic out here. And I am just so happy. Let me go back down there so the sun's out there. I'm just happy to be out on the trail again. I'm so happy to be trying this, to do this this through hike, even though I had a 7-0, I forget what 7 is, but 7 day, 7 zeros in a row before I finished the trail. I did the first part, and I'm out here, like I said, exactly a week later to do the second part, and I'm excited to be out here. It is going to rain this weekend, which is crappy. But I got a rain jacket and I got my tent this time, so should be no problem. And I got gloves and a hat, and the lowest is going to get down to, well, the lowest is supposed to be low 40s, but it has, like I said, whenever I got out of the truck, it was 39 degrees. And like I said, my hands are a little cold right now, so I'm going to get back moving, but I wanted to show you the mile marker and show you what's around. Lucky 13. Trail's been very, very nice. Just had a bit of an uphill, but nothing compared to what we had in the previous day's hiking. Pretty quiet, hardly any birds. As soon as I say it, of course, a bird chirps, but I haven't heard hardly any birds, and it's too cold for bugs right now. Whew. But it's a beautiful trail. This is my first time on this section. And so far, it's my favorite section, because it's easy hiking. Oh, not just that, it's also very pretty. Several babbling brooks or rolling streams or whatever you want to call them come across. It's still green and still shady, but autumn is upon us. I think this is pretty damn interesting. This is a fallen tree. Probably ripped up in a windstorm. It's not too old. It looks relatively fresh as far as probably in the past, this past year. But if you look very closely, or maybe not so closely, you'll see there's rocks intertwined with the, intertwined? Your word of the day is intertwined. Interwoven. Let me start that all over again. If you look closely or not so closely, you can see that there are rocks interwoven and hanging on from the roots. Probably got ripped up because a wind came and it was only growing on top of rocks, but there's rocks all through there, suspended by the roots. And not little bitty pebbles. I mean, that one there is bigger than my head. I thought that was neat. I don't know if you can see it through the foliage there, but so if I'm coming across some kind of pond or lake, or I guess pond or lake would be it. But a body of water. I will have to look up what lake this is and either take it to you later or flash it up on the screen. Let's go up here. Nice little path along here. But that is gorgeous. Nice little surprise. Alright, so I'm at a beautiful lake here. I don't know what the name of it is yet, but I wanted to get some shots of me in my backpack with a beautiful background, and this is it. So I'm going to do a full spin so you can see my new backpack. On the catwalk, on the catwalk. So that's my tush. Shake my little tush on the catwalk. This backpack is a big improvement over the one I was carrying. I'm overloaded and it's still a lot more comfortable. I still have some shoulder pain, but that's the shoulder, not the backpack. But more stuff fits in it, which is 5 liters bigger, but it also has more access to the backpack, and it has these straps here. These are load lifter straps, and you put the backpack on and then you basically lift it up so it sits higher, and puts the weight on the hips and not so much on the shoulders. There's still some weight on the shoulders, but it's less than the last backpack I was using, which was a cheap $60 backpack. But I believe this will be my backpack for the AT unless something major happens. Still breaking it in, but I'm already feel like I'm walking quicker because I'm not hurting as much, and it's definitely helps. I got some adjustments to make, and I got another 50-some miles to break it in and get it where I need it to be. So, but I wanted to show you that, and to show you the lake behind me with me in it, just 'cause that's what I want. And as soon as I know the name of the lake, I will let you know. I don't know if it's going to go all the way around it, but it's going along it for now. So we shall continue on, as one would do. I'm going to try this without trying to fall in. Let me straighten this out so I have more height. All right. So this is why I hike. Not lakes, but seeing stuff. You know, it's one thing to go out and walk for no reason. But me, I want to see things. And this is what hopefully I'll be able to show you with hiking. Now, things I don't want to show you while hiking. I don't want to show you a snake. If I never see a snake, that's good. I don't want to show you a bear. or a moose, or a lizard, or a spider, or a bug of any kind. Maybe a squirrel. I think I'd like to see a beaver. Deer are fine. Rabbits are cool. But yeah, no amphibians, no lizards. Nah. And nothing that wants to kill me. I mean, give peace a chance, man. Mile marker 13. Mile marker 14. Just cross paths with a couple out with their hunting dogs. Get them ready for pheasant and I think he said quail season. I don't know. Beautiful dogs. I don't have no idea what breed they were, but they were very friendly. I heard the jangling a good 15 minutes before I knew what jangling was, and they came up on me. They didn't jump on me. They didn't engage me. They just came up and looked at me. I think established that I wasn't a pheasant or a quail, and that I did not have any treats for them. And the couple were very nice. Grabbed the hold of the dogs and just said they licked me. I apparently appeared apprehensive, but I just, once he told me they were hunting dogs, I don't want to mess with them because I don't want to screw up whatever training they have. So I just stood there until he grabbed them, and I said, "Come have a nice day," and I was going to continue on so they didn't have to hold on to them. So I got no problem against dogs. I love dogs. Up until a couple of years ago, I always had a dog. And they said they were beautiful and well behaved. So it was nice to see them. Other than that, that's the only people I've seen today besides the old ball and chain when you drop me off. Mile marker 15. A very picturesque location. Coincidentally. Got a really nice trail. I did stop for a while and talk to a couple of gentlemen who were hiking a massive portion, like 46 miles of the Appalachian Trail. Father and son. Father and son from Cleveland, apparently. But very nice, very nice. The son lives in Brooklyn now. The father lives in Cleveland now. But I guess they both lived here in Pittsburgh a while back. So we talked a little football and talked hiking and the LHHT and just pack weight in general. Very, very nice. I did not get their names. I didn't get mine either. Just fellow travelers on the trail. But yeah, then we come across mile marker 15. So we are boogieing along. It is not even 1 o'clock. And I've already done just about 4 miles in less than 3 hours, so I'm making good pace. Of course, it's easy terrain. It's easy to make easy pace, or good pace, or fast pace, or whatever the adjective you want to use, or adverb, or adjective. Fast pace. Adjective. That's the word. To describe my pace today. This little bridge. You can hear it, but not see the brook. It's under all these rocks. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I see a little bit of water running right there, but it's a very interesting, hollow sounding brook. That's cool. I bet you it's something to see in spring after the melt, or after a heavy rain. And it continues underground like that. Not underground, but under rocks. Down that way. So I can see a little water over there, but If I wanted to collect water here, which I don't need to, thank goodness, be an interesting trip. Alright, interesting little section here. Kind of has a ramp built into the hill here. And that's coming up to, I'll fall over here. Gotta watch the mud here. You can see the blaze on the rock there, or yellowish gold, I should call it, paint. And we gotta squeeze through here. And just to give you, that's where we just came from. And you can see the blaze on the rock. And I'll reach up here and give you a little view. Mile marker 16. Almost done for the day. I think we're going to 16.3 or something like that. With the shelters. Something like that, but we're almost done. It's early too. I definitely feel I could have made it if I'd have done the whole section on day 2. I could have got here by day 3. Started a little earlier, ate a little bit better, and I probably got there. I finished up, met my wife about 3 o'clock. Gets dark at 7, 3 hours. I've done this in 3.5, maybe. Mile marker 17. And what I said earlier, I was wrong. I thought we had to go 5-point-something miles today. We have to go 7-point-mile-something today. So we'll have this mile marker and mile marker 18. So we have one more mile marker to go. It's just about 3 o'clock, so I have plenty of time. I stopped for lunch, and nature called, and took my time, and still should have recorded me getting this backpack on. So it's a little better with this one because it's got some features that I'll explain either later on this trip or a separate video about my backpack. But suffice to say, I love my new backpack. So that's just where I came from. And if you look up there, and then right in there, there's little caves. And there's something rattling around. Not rattling like a snake. Like shuffling around. I heard the rocks moving and clunking. It was no little, whatever it was not small. And it was making noise. It made noise there, and it made noise as I come up here. So, this is where I am right now. About to be eaten by a wild something. First time I heard it was just like, ooh, I moved the rock. And the second time I knew I didn't move a rock. But something else done moved that rock. So, more than likely it's more afraid of me than I am of it. Which means it's freaking terrifying. Mile marker 18. Alright, this is the last mile marker of the day. We started about a half mile ago. But we only got about a half mile ago. So a little bit longer day than I expected, but that's alright. Nothing I can't handle. Alright, we made it to the shelter area. Mile 18.5, I believe it is. And we are in shelter number, if I got to show it up here. Shelter number 4. I hope you can see that. And we're at the top of the hill. We are the mansion on top of the hill. And here's our mansion. Standard. At Ditterock. I don't know how to pronounce that damn word, never did. But the shelters they have at the LHHT shelter areas, I think they're all the same. You got a fireplace, elevated platform, hooks, a shelf, and slanted so the snow won't build up. I didn't know that was open back there, but the other one was not open like that back here, so I don't know if that is just this shelter. Let's see if something fell off, or I just didn't notice it last time. I was way more tired last time than I am this time. I think there might have originally been a board there, but we'll survive. We'll survive. And here's a little footpath back here. Oh, because there's another shelter back there. That's why I thought we were at the top of the hill. Well, we are at the top of the hill. I don't care. So, hopefully nobody's in that shelter because I plan on peeing back here quite often. So, yeah, there's somebody there. Never seen that bushy. But I still have about an hour of strong daylight. I am not lighting a fire. It's only going down to the low 40s. So I am not going to build a fire. I got good bed set up and I got a coat and everything, a hat. So I'm just going to bundle up, enjoy the evening. So I'm cold. I'm freezing. I would tell you what the current temperature is, but my thermometer that I got for $6 out of Amazon somewhere along the trail fell apart. And I lost the thermometer part of it. So that was a nice little experiment that now I have a plastic case for. If this thing is correct, it's 44 degrees, which is about as low as it was supposed to get tonight. So right, we're in Bullskin Township, and it's telling me it is 44. Well, anyway, it's cold. And I made my carb bomb. As I informed my wife, there wasn't enough potatoes left over for the full amount, so I got watery carb bomb, but still freaking awesome. And I am not alone here at this campground. There's a couple other gentlemen, but I haven't met them. I'm staying in my little hut. In fact, I'm going to eat this, clean up, and go to bed. I'm tired, and I want to get up early. I got to figure out how many miles to do tomorrow. But whatever it is, I want to hit it and go from there. So I will bid you all a good night unless something happens. And I will see you in the morning for breakfast.